A few years ago, I was working at the BBC. I can't remember much about it. I must have got a little bit tiddly and drunk. And I was walking up Great Portland Street to go home, and I passed this. It's a motorcycle clothing shop. Now, I don't like motorcycles. I don't know anything about them, and I hate motorcycle clothing. But I looked inside. There were a couple of people working in there. They looked quite cool, and I kind of wondered if I could bluff my way through and pretend that I did. If I was an edgier and better and drunker comedian, I would have given it a go, but I didn't. I've always regretted it. But if I could turn back time, thanks to the magic of A.A. Ottoman, stop saying that, you people over there. I can.
If I could turn back time, what would I do differently? Oh, if I could turn back time.
Afternoon.
Hi there, nice motorcycle clothing shop you got here.
Thanks.
You looking for anything in particular? Or?
No, just browsing around, looking at the motorcycle clothing, seeing if there's anything I can motorcycle around in. You know, maybe I'll buy me some motorcycle clothing. You know, yeah, I sure love motorcycling around. Some people like cycling on a normal bike, but not me. I say, why pedal around when you can get a bike that doesn't need pedaling with all the engine and stuff in it?
Yeah, right. Well, you know, feel free to have a look around.
And if we can help with anything, then just let us know, yeah?
Yeah, sure will. I sure will do that. You know, I love motorcycling, and you can't do it naked, can you? Worse luck. Sometimes when I'm out on the open road, I think, I'd love to be bare-ass naked, but it's not allowed. So I'm going to have to get me some motorcycle clothing to do it in.
Well, you should be able to find something. We've got quite an extensive collection of clothing.
Yeah, there's some good stuff. Look at this, like this motorcycling top. It's a good one. And I like all this stuff. I wish I could buy it all. I could really do with hundreds and hundreds of motorcycle costumes because I motorcycle around so much. I bet you two like motorcycling. Am I right? Yeah. I envy you. You're lucky. You are to work in a place like this. I wish this would be perfect for me. What with my love of motorcycling around on my motorcycle. But sometimes I go motorcycling around. I haven't even got anywhere to go. Ram. That's how I do it. Turning the handlebars to make it go. Ram. That's how I do it.
What motorbike have you got?
That's a good question. That is a good question to ask. And of course, I know the answer straight away. That would be weird if I didn't. I have got me a Kawasaki motorcycle. That's my baby. That's my ride. The Kawasaki motorcycle. I was hoping that Kawasaki was a type of motorcycle, not a 1970s wrestler.
Well, Kawasaki certainly have some excellent bikes.
Yes, it is a bike.
And which Kawasaki are you riding these days?
I've got me the Kawasaki 792. That's my baby. That's my machine. The Kawasaki 792. That's a good machine to motorcycle on. The Kawasaki 792. That's how I ride it, turning the handlebars like that to make a... Sometimes doing wheelies if the pigs aren't around. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes naked if it's nighttime and no one can see. That's me turning the handlebars there. The Kawasaki 792. That is a motorcycle to do some motorcycling on.
You haven't got a motorbike at all, have you?
No, I don't.
So what are you doing here?
I just was passing. I was a bit lonely and drunk, and I saw you both in and thought you were cool. I just thought I could bluff my way through and maybe be your friends.
Oh, it's quite embarrassing.
So what if somehow we had been fooled, despite your total lack of knowledge of bikes, and we'd invited you to go biking? What would you have done then?
I would have come along, but I would have said that my bike was broken so I could sit on yours with you.
What is wrong with you?
Can we just hang out anyway?
No. It would be weird and inappropriate.
Just leave.
Can I just... What was it that gave me away?
Just go.
Can I buy some motorcycle clothing, though?
No, because this is only for people who actually have motorbikes.
But I could buy a motorcycle.
Are you going to?
Okay, stop wasting our time. Come on, come on.
Come on,
Leave.
please.
Thank you. Go on, off you go. And don't touch anything.
Please, I'm so alone. I just have that. Just one.
Those are for women.
I want that.
Don't look at that.
If I could turn back time, what would I do differently? I'd act like a prick in a motorcycle clothing shop. If I could turn back time. Listen, I still don't understand why we had to fly all the way out to Australia to film my bits.